Good morning. Please join us in singing our opening hymn, From This Bright Hour. From this bright hour and days to come, as we have gathered into one, open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light. Wounds of the world begin to heal, as peace with justice is made real. Open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light. All are welcome, all invited, with open hearts and open minds. In our living, in our learning, may we always be searching for truth and light. Now is the hour, join in the song, here in this place where we belong. Open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to family worship here at First Unitarian Church in Portland, Oregon, where our mission is to nurture the individual spirit and together build the beloved community. We're so glad that you all decided to join us this morning. I'm Reverend Bill, and this is an exciting day here at the church. Science tells us that it's safe enough for us to begin gathering for church in person again. We will gather in the sanctuary for worship at 11, while classes for young people from kindergarten through high school will take place in person as well today. No in-person preschool or childcare yet, but believe me, we're working on it. And please note that we will not have classes next Sunday, March 20th, during spring break. We are very excited to welcome people back in person, and we know that some folks, perhaps many, are not quite ready for that. So we are continuing to offer this family worship online. In fact, we will continue broadcasting this worship online even after we begin gathering in the chapel in person for worship in just 2 weeks. Once again, welcome everyone to family worship. I will light our chalice here on the chancel this morning. If you have a chalice or a candle by your side, now is a good time to light it. We are Unitarian Universalists. We light this chalice in faith, in hope, and in love. Humility is our theme this month. I heard humility described once as not thinking any less of yourself, but of thinking of yourself less. Humility is about not putting yourself above other people, not putting yourself on a pedestal or on top of a tower. The story that I want to share with you this morning is called The Tower. It's by Richard Paul Evans with illustrations by Jonathan Linton. There once was a young man who wanted to be great, but he did not know how to become great. So he went to the oldest man in the village, for all considered that old man wise. "What is to be great?" the young man asked. "To be great is to be looked up to," said the old man. The young man considered his words, Then he went home and built himself a platform to stand on. And he took this platform to the center of the village and stood on it. "Now everyone must look up to me," he said. "I don't have to look up to you," said a small voice. The man looked around and then looked up and saw a little girl staring down at him from a tall pagoda. "What I need is a tower," said the young man, "a tower higher than anything ever built in this village." And so he went to work. He chopped down trees and dragged them to the top of a hill. He worked hard every day from sunrise late into the night. He had no time for family or for friends. Whenever someone approached him, he said, "Don't bother me, I'm building a tower." Eventually, everyone stayed away. The young man finally finished his tower. It stretched high into the air above the village. The young man was tired, but he was very pleased. "Now everyone must look up to me," he said. "I am the greatest man in the land." There was room for only one at the top of the tower, and the young man soon found that he was quite lonely. But he told himself that that did not matter, for a great man must often walk alone. One day, a bird saw the young man on top of the tower, and it flew down and sat on his knee. "What are you doing up here?" "I am a great man. All must look up at me." "You may be as great as you say," said the bird, "but I know of one who is greater." "Where is that person?" asked the man. "She is an old woman. She's far below. She could never climb such a tower," said the bird. "But even we birds look up to her." "Where will I find this woman?" "Where the river is at its widest, there is a large rock. At sunrise, you will find her there." The next morning, the man climbed down from his tower and found the woman where the bird said he would. To his surprise, she was a very small woman, old and withered. Her clothes were ragged, but she was surrounded by flocks of birds because she took from her own loaf of bread and fed them. The man puffed out his chest. "What do you know of the great man on the tower? You know of him, of course." "All know of him, but whether he be great or not, I don't know. I pity him," said the woman. "Pity?" cried the man. "How can you pity a man whom all look up to?" "I pity him because he must be miserable. He spends his life where it is cold and friendless. I think those who build such towers do not enjoy the climb or the height, but only want to be higher than others. Such people must always be lonely." "Why do you think that the man is great?" the woman asked. "Because all can see him." "Being seen and being great are not the same thing. To be great," said the woman, "is not to be seen by, but to truly see others." The woman threw the last of her bread to the birds. To be great is not to be higher than another, but to lift another higher. "You speak strange things," said the man. "Perhaps," said the woman, "but I am too old to lie." On the way back to his tower, the man noticed a small boy sitting in a tree and looking sad. "Why are you not playing with the other children?" the man asked. It is better to be above them," the boy said. "Someday I will build a tower like the one on the hill. Then I will be happy." "No," said the man, "you will not be happy then." The man walked slowly back to his tower, and he looked at it for a very long time. Then He took an axe and began to chop at the legs of the tower. And to his surprise, the tower fell easily with a mighty crash. A villager was walking by and asked if he could have some of the wood from the tower to build his family a house. "Help yourself," the man said. "Do you need some help building? I've gotten good at building." "Thank you," the man said. "I could use some help." Word of the fallen tower spread throughout the village. There were many in need of wood, and the man shared it freely. The man even helped a group build a school in the center of the village. The whole village was changed by that gift. Finally, one day, the man overheard one villager say to another, "Look how freely this man gives. You know what they say of him?" "What is that?" "They say that he is a truly great man."
I think it's time to make a change. It's time to turn some things around. I'm gonna stop and rearrange. Take myself and lay it down. Put someone else in number one. I know that's how it ought to be. Do my part, and when it's done, that's Humanity. It's really simple, yeah. You just decide to be second to whoever is beside you. This world is gonna be better when we do. I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna lay it down. I wanna lift you up. I wanna let you know. I'm gonna lay it down. I'm gonna lay it down. See a different way of life. Living for more than just myself. 'Cause if you wanna do it right, you shine the light on someone else. It's really simple, yeah. You just decide to be second to whoever is beside you. This world is gonna be better when we do. I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna lay it down. I wanna lift you up. I wanna let you know. I'm gonna lay it down. That's Humanity. It's more about you, less about me. That's Humanity. It's more about you, it's less about me. That's Humanity. It's more about you, it's less about me. That's Humanity. It's more about you. It's more about you. It's more about you. I wanna live it up. I wanna let it go. I'm gonna lay it down. I wanna lift you up. I wanna let you know. I'm gonna lay it down. I wanna give it up. I gotta let it go. I'm gonna lay it down. I wanna let you know. gonna lay it down.
For our meditation this morning, let us take some time to quietly reflect on what it means to be humble. We can start, as we start our meditation, usually by breathing. Slowly, mindfully. We need this air to survive. We need our lungs to work and be strong for us. Even in an act as simple as breathing, we concede that we do not control everything. We need forces bigger than us to stay alive and healthy. And this is the same for every person. The tallest, the most powerful people in this world also rely on their breath to survive too. The people in the world who have very little rely on their breath as well. This is something bigger than everyone. We are all the same in this way. We are all connected. Humility is this idea that we are not special or more important than anyone else. And it is the idea that everyone else is special and important, just like us. Can you feel it when you breathe in and out? Humility says we are not perfect, and that is okay. Humility says we are all in this together, so we take care of one another. Now let us breathe beautifully, imperfectly, together for a few more moments. If you closed your eyes, you might want to open them now. I hope that as we go from here, we can remember what humility feels like. I hope that when we remember humility, we also remember that we need each other. Thank you.
May you dream not to place yourself above others, but to work with others to make the world a better place. You can let greatness take care of itself. This is the day we have been given. Let us rejoice in it and be glad. Go in peace. Practice love. Amen.
Please join us in singing our closing hymn, Go Your Way in Peace. Go your way in peace. Wander comfort